In this video, we are going to create this kind of snake game and this kind of landing page just with the help of AI and no coding at all. Prompting and approving, everything is done by AI. If I talk about the snake game, yes, it's fully working and can be played with your keyboard. It has been created by AI in just few minutes. Also, talking about this landing page where we have all these design, the dark mode, toggling, admin panel, which is really nice, and every other thing is added by AI. Yes, trust me, it is done by AI. How? We're going to use the Claude Dev. So welcome to Bitfumes. I'm your host Sarthak, and this video is all about this Claude Dev VSCode extension, which you can use to write anything you want, to fix any bugs in your application, to create any UI design you like, and everything is just going to cost you for Entropic API call. That's it, and it's cheaper compared to the work it is doing. So suppose you are having $20 per hour and you take 9 hour or let's say 10 hour to complete a work, and that same work if you can do in 1 hour with this VS Code extension using the Entropic Claude 3.5, then it's just going to cost you maybe $1 or $2, but you are going to make hell lot of money because 10 hour of work is now shrinked to 1 hour, 9 hour is chilling. So that's really great. So if you are interested in AI, in what AI can do, and as a developer how you can leverage the AI, the power of AI, then yes, you need to hit subscribe button. That's your job, and my job is to give you really great content for AI. So without wasting time, let's get started. To get it started with Claude Dev extension, Google it and you will find this GitHub repository. And here in this GitHub repository, you will find the link to download the Chrome extension, which is this one. Now click on install and click on VS Code Studio. So it's now opened here, and now you can click on install to really install it. Once you have installed, then you can find this kind of icon in your VS Code somewhere. For me, it's on the top side. Maybe it should be on the right side or left side on your screen, but you need to find out this Claude Dev. Okay, so when you click on this, you will find this welcome message. What you can do with this, basically it's going to use the Claude Sonnet 3.5 AI model, which is from Entropic, and then you can easily do that. I tried it recently, but I'm going to start fresh with you. So what this is going to do, basically you can ask this to create the entire application from scratch. I can show you that in my Explorer I don't have any file. Even if I try to list any file, there is nothing. So let's ask this Claude Dev to do something. Now first of all, I'm going to ask it to create a snake game using JavaScript, HTML and CSS. So I want to create a snake game that uses HTML, CSS and JavaScript only. Now let's add complexity. So the UI must be futuristic. Let's say, I don't know what this will going to interpret. So futuristic, and it can be played with my keyboard only. That's also good. Yep, great. And let's try this till now. So a lot of things, it's good as start. So I hit enter, and now the best part is it's going to see this is the task, and it's also going to record all the token you are using. Is there any caching it is using, and what should be the cost of this request creating this application on your Entropic. By the way, first time when you run it, it will going to ask you to add the entropic key. So just like this, go to the setting here on this setting icon, then you will find the provider. I'm going to use entropic. You can use some other, AWS Bedrock, OpenRouter. Now here I have put my API key for entropic, and I have chosen the model which is coming from obviously entropic. So we are using the Sonnet 3.5 and everything is there. You can also add some custom instructions if you want to have, and maximum request per task, because there is a limit for the API. So hit or rate limit is there. You need to match with that. Okay, let's get back. So we are done with the setting, and now what it says API request complete. So it has gone something. Certainly, I'm going to create a snake game using HTML, CSS, JavaScript with a futuristic anything, whatever it has given. Now, we want to create 3 files. So it's actually processed the request and created a strategy for that. So 3 files, write to files, game implementation using HTML5 canvas, which we have not tell, and it's just interpreting that what it has to use. It's going to style with CSS, JavaScript to handle the logic, keyboard control, and finally doing things. The first file it want to create is this snake game /index.html. So it's going to create a snake game directory and then create the index.html. The best part is you can actually see what actually it's going to write, and once you are done with this, once you say that yes, it's okay, then hit approve, it's going to create that file. Now before moving to the next file, let's go to the Explorer, and here you can see we have this snake game directory and the index.html. But we can also create a next file by just saying approve. So I'm going to approve it, creating a JavaScript file. That's good. So you can see all 3 files are created, and I don't know what code is there inside it, but it seems like doing something good. Finally, it says task is complete. Now, how to run it? It says you need to run this command, which is basically going to open the index.html. You can run it manually by copying paste or click on run command. Yes, you can see it's there. But is it working? Yes, I'm controlling it. I'm controlling it with my keyboard. And so amazing. See, this is great. The UI I said is going to be futuristic. I'm not sure it's that futuristic, but it's really nice, and I'm having fun playing this game. All these code will be available to you so that you can actually see how it has done that. But I can say you that this is really great. But I'm not going to stop here, because I'm going to, let's kill it. I'm going to create something crazy. Let's go here. I'm going to start a new task, and before doing new task, let me show you how much it cost me to create this snake game, which is $0.0565, which is really cheap. But when you go to the huge project, it's actually going to cost you money. Okay, I'm going to start a new task. This time I'm going to ask to create something crazy, which is this one. I want to create a landing page for my startup for selling iPhone cover. I already have this, so I'm going to paste it and show you. Creating landing page for my startup to sell iPhone covers. That's a good thing. It should have Stripe integration to accept the payment. That's amazing. I need a header with beautiful banner and hero icon. I want to, let me add one thing, hero icon using unsplash images. Okay, I want to have footer for proper links. I need to add testimonial from Twitter for reviewing three reviews, and I'm going to use a Next.js for that. Let me add more complexity. So I want to have a dark mode feature and a icon to toggle it at on header. Okay, that's the one thing. I want to Now what else we can have here? I want to have let's say SQLite database from where I can get the product information, product data maybe, and also I want to have a admin panel which is showing me how many iPhone cover products I have. Now this is really complex. I don't know how it's going to react with that, but this is going to cost you really huge because it has lot of things. Now see how it has strategizes. So landing page with hero icon, Stripe integration, dark mode, SQLite, admin panel. These are the things it need. Now break it down into step. So set up a new project. Okay, landing page, main landing page components are there, dark mode, SQLite database, API, Stripe integration, and a lot of things. So to create the Next.js application, it is going to run this command for me, and let's run it. And run command, which is obviously going to create a new application on my system. And if I see here, it has not yet created it, but very soon it will be there. So see, this says Claude want to execute command, and command is still running. At any time, if you want to just remove it, yes, you can say exit. Now it says would you like to use a source directory? So what I did, I exited the command, and it says like because it needed user input. So once I exited the command, it has created new command with no for the npx create new application. Okay, let's once again run this. This is going to create, and every time it's doing, finally it says yes, and now you can see it's iterating many times for different question it is asking to create the application. Now once again I need to hit run, and finally we are ready with all these Next.js related things. So it should be there, and yes, you can see a new fresh Next.js application is ready. Now you can see we have the pages, layout, a lot of things. What next? Now it says everything is done, and is there any question at the last? No, nothing. So finally it's done with, I think npm install is also done. Yeah, you can see Next.js is ready, node modules is done, and it's making another API request to the AI asking what should be done next. Now finally that's great, and next step is to create different components for different section. We have decided the header, hero, testimonial, footer, dark mode, toggle thing. So I approve for each and every file, and once done, then we will see how it's going to be available. Finally it's done with that, and now it want to install the SQLite, Stripe, and let's execute these commands so that it will have these two packages in application. Next, you can see it has done with that, and once it has installed things, it's now saying, hey, we have installed the dependency. Now what you need to do, you need to create db.ts file and lib file. So let's approve this for db.ts file in lib folder actually, and once this is done, then it's going to do something else to connect it and use it somewhere. How to use it, it's also a big task for a normal user, but not for AI. Great, now it says we have set up the database, and now we need to create an API to product add. Okay, a lot of things is there, so that's why I have created so much complex application, because I want to see at what level we can reach just with AI automation things. And see, at this moment it's just have used $0.1518 till now, and as we move forward, as it have more requests with more data in the prompt, then obviously it's going to use more token. That means more money. So this is for us, and a lot of times you need to just hit the approve, and very soon we will have the final application. Okay, so next task it says is great. We have successfully created the landing page with following things. To complete the setup, we need to add some product to the database and update the Stripe integration. Let's add the script to add the product. Okay, so it's also going to add some sample data for our application. That's so crazy. I can't believe it's doing all of these things just by a simple prompt and many clicks of approval button. See, this is great. This is great. It has also created the readme file for me. Woo, so shit, it has done great stuff. Okay, finally it says run npm run dev, and it's running on localhost 3000. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Okay, let's see. Whoa! See, that's so crazy. iPhone cover, header, product, about, admin. Okay, so admin section is obviously not working right now, but no worries. So it's not working. Okay, so once it's not working, I can just copy and say that I got this error, and the error is we have pasted. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it says API request fail. This is for the Anthropic. So AI API request failed. Okay, now it says installing these two things. So it's okay. One package is added. I don't know. I think this is a SQLite package, because we have already, not we, just AI has already installed the SQLite 3. Okay, so it says it need to change something in the db.ts. So see, it found the error, it need the required package. Once we get the required package, it update things, and let's see how it works. Great. Okay, so it's there. We have testimonial, we have footer link, we have banner, we have hero image, which is obviously not working. Okay, so this is something bad. See, it's trying to use the unsplash, but it failed. No worries. So we have the toggle button. Toggle button is not working. Let me fix it. So I need to exit the previous command before that. Hey, dark mode is not working when I click on the icon. Okay, let's see what it says. Cool. So it need some more changes, some addition of the new file, and let's see what's going to happen now. Okay, it need to edit. First, it has created the file dark mode context, and now it need to change the dark mode toggle.tsx file, and it now need to change the header.tsx file, and now finally I am rate limited to the Cloud API. That's what is limited for now, but it will be fixed very soon. So it's a per minute basis, so I can wait for next minute and then come back. After 1 minute, I'm back, and let's hit on retry. It's going to once again try after a minute, because now I am having fresh start, and it need to have some other things. Now it says Claude Dev has reached the maximum number of requests to this task. We'd like to reset the count and allow him to proceed. Now, what is a reset count? Basically, it has some certain limit so that you will not get overcharged. So it's just a maximum request reach notification for you, but obviously you can move forward just like I did. And finally, it's done. Let's once again execute the command, try to see this, and it should work with the dark mode this time. Okay, so right now it's light mode. Click, it's dark mode. Wow, it's working. And on the admin panel, it's now says SQLite no such table called product. What you can do, you can just copy this and ask this when I visit admin route, I get this error. Okay, now let's see what it says this time. I'm going to close every other file. Okay, so setting up the DB is required, setting up the DB with all these data. It actually has a TS file which include all these things which I get on the right, on the left. Okay, once again I'm rate limited. This is the problem right now, which is when you are having really big project, it's trying to fix all the problem by sending everything, every file from your application. That's going to make rate limited. Okay, so you need to make sure you are using it wisely, otherwise you're going to be cost really big. Till now I'm just cost 0.5, and $0.5 is okay for me for huge application like this, where I can just say ask anything and it's going to make changes. So I believe this is really amazing VS Code extension. You should try, and let me know in the comment section what do you think of these kind of tools. Is it going to take your job? In my opinion, obviously not, because this is obviously not at all perfect. It has a lot of bugs, and when your application need real human touch, that means when your application become complex, all AI fails and human win. But your comment, your views are really important, so comment below. And if you like these kind of content, if you want more content, then just encourage me by hitting the subscribe button, also the like button. So see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.